Hello Year 4. Today we're going to have a look at multiplying and dividing by 100. So this is very similar to multiplying and dividing by 10. It's just we move two columns instead of one. So I'm going to tilt the camera to show you the place value grids just as I was doing before so you can see what I'm doing. So we go. Again, I've got the two place value grids so that when I put the cubes here and block the names, you can still see underneath what that column is called. Okay, and I'm going to make the decimal point just a little bit bigger so you can see it. So I'm going to start off with 3 times 10. Okay, 3 times 10. So I'm going to start off with my 3 cubes, and I have got 3 ones in 3. There's my 3 ones. If I multiply by 10, if you remember, I move one column to the right because 10s are 10 times bigger than 1s. 10 hundredths in 1/10. 10 tenths in 1, 10 ones in 10, 10 tens in 100. So that's timesing by 3, so that would give me an answer of 30, 3 tens, 0 ones. 3 times 100 is what we're going to look at now. Now 100 is equal to 10 times 10. 2 sets, look. So, to times by 100, I would go times 10 and times 10 again. 2 columns, okay? So 3 times 100 is 1 times 10, 2 times 10, 3 hundredths, 0 tens and 0 ones. 3 times 100 is 300. Okay? And if we recap, the good red pen? No. So this is the good red pen. So if we have a look at, say, the number 31, let's do 21, okay? 21 times 10, okay, would be moving both one column to the left. So 1, 1. 2 hundredths, 1 10, 0 ones. 21 times 10 is 210. If I get my 21 again, 21 times 100. Okay, got to move 2 columns along. So we're going to pretend there's another column here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Times by 10, times by 10 again. Okay, so that is 2,100, 0 tens, 0 ones. 2,100. 21 times 100 is 2,100. Okay, so multiplying by 10 is the same idea, but 100 is times 10 and times 10 again, so it's 2 columns. Okay, and that idea is the same for division. So if I have got my number 3 again, there is my 3 ones. Oh, there we go. 3 divided by 10 would be one column to the left to divide by 10, which would be 0 ones, decimal place, 3 tenths. 3 divided by 100, so 3 divided by 100 equal, so there's my 3, and just like we were doing earlier, 100 is 10 times 10. So it's 2 columns to divide. Divide by 1 10. Divide by 2 tens. Divide by 100. 2 columns to the right. Right is this way. Okay? So I now have 3 divided by 100, 0 ones, decimal place, 0 tenths, and 3 hundredths. Okay, so 3 divided by 10, 0.3, 3 tenths. 3 divided by 100 is 0.03. Okay, and now we're going to have a look at other numbers. So let's do let's do the number 12 this time, look. Okay, so we're going to look at dividing the number 12, a 2-digit number, one in the tens and ones column. So 12 divided by 10, I need to move 1 column to the right. So that's 1 column, 1 column. I now have 1 in the ones column, decimal place, and 2 in the tenths column. 1.2, 1 and 2 tenths. So 12 divided by 10 is 1.2. Let's look at 12 divided by 100. So let's make my 12 again. And divide by 100. So again, need to divide by 10 and divide by 10 again. So 2 columns to the right. 1, 2, 1, 2. I now have 0 ones, decimal place, 1 tenth, and 2 hundredths. 12 divided by 10 is 1.2. 12 divided by 100 is 0.12. Okay. So, have a go at this at home. If you get really stuck, you can draw a place value grid like this in your book. And you could use pencil, crayons, bits of pasta, dried pasta, or anything else on the grid to help you work out the calculations. And if you get really stuck, you can always email me. Okay, and have a good half term, because next week is half term, so I won't be setting any lessons as such.